What's going on, Masonites? Welcome back to Conan Exiles. Okay, so today we are starting off a little bit differently than we have in the last couple episodes. So basically, while I was farming up a bunch of stuff, I realized that my armor was getting low, and same with my pickaxe and all of my higher level stuff, and I realized that I am in desperate need of some more brimstone. So that's why we are right here. Now, we can get brimstone from the spider cave, or we can get brimstone from over here in the salt area. But I'm pretty sure in the salt area there's those weird bad things, I believe. And with the increased rates, I don't know if it would be a good idea for us to run all the way over here. And yeah, I don't see us doing that without dying. So the other thing we could do, and this is what I've done in the past, is come back over in this area, because there's quite a few rock nose, and I should be able to kill those. They're not going to drop nearly as much as if I went and actually got a brimstone node, but at the same time, it might take some time, but it's going to be a little bit safer than if we have to travel all the way over here, or even to the spider cave, because of how increased they are. It takes a while for me to kill a spider, even at level 60. So I guess I could always do a mind wipe and go ahead and just change all my stuff over and make it a little bit more simple and easier for me, but I'm saying no to that. The other thing is that I decided to go ahead and do is I decided to go ahead and just craft up a bunch of these Flint-Head Arrows. Now, I did that for two reasons. First reason, holy crap, I forgot how loud these waterfalls were. Hopefully we can get over here. Yeah, and that'll be better. Okay, cool. I went ahead and crafted up those arrows because the steel arrows that I was using were so expensive, and I was burning through all the steel that I had, and I wasn't going to be able to actually survive. Or not survive, but I was going to run out of brimstone and steel, fire, and steel, and that was going to mean that I couldn't repair any of my stuff, and that's the last thing that I want to happen. So I've got a little bit of it stored up back at the base, but it's still not quite what I want it at. So it's so much cheaper to make these. I had like 150, and that might not be enough, but that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and put this bedroll down at first, just in case. I mean, it's not that far from my base. There's the thralls over there. There's a couple of rock nose down here. I believe there's usually... I know for a fact there's an elephant over here. And I'm hoping that I don't have to necessarily kill everything. But it's, like I was saying, it's so much cheaper just to go ahead and make those arrows, even if I have to use a lot more of them. The resources that you need in order to make those is significantly easier to find. So that being said, let's go ahead and see if we can go ahead and kill this guy. Now, I have noticed that the heavy attack works a lot better than the light attack, which it makes sense, but at the same time, I didn't realize that until the last episode. So, I think the last time I came over here, I wasn't recording or anything, but the last time I came over here, pretty sure it was like 2 or 3 hits with the Kopesh, and the rock donkeys were dead. So those are the regular rock donkeys, not the frost ones that I can get black shards from. Black ice, black shards. I don't know. I forget the terminology. They're so confusing. But let's go ahead and test it out. I've hit this guy with what, 2 arrows, 3 arrows? Oh, hyena. Suck it. Heavy attack. Oh, two heavy attacks. Okay. All right. God, you use stamina up a lot, though. You can't block unless you're using... Okay, there we go. Now I need to go ahead and see how much of this brimstone I can get. 12. Wow. This might take a little while. This might take a long time, actually. Oh, but I have to get this stuff. I don't really have an option around it. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, the Rocknose King is somewhere between the backside of this and over there. And that is the last thing that I want to face right now. I don't even want to face an elephant right now. I don't know how. I mean, I'm pretty sure I could kill it. I just don't know how difficult that would be. So let me go ahead and kill a couple more of these Rocknose. I'm hoping to get like 200-300 brimstone. I know that's not really that much, but it will help me out for now. Until maybe I can get higher level gear and I can go explore maybe the salt caves and all that other, or the salt lands and all that other stuff. So let me do that and I'll be right back. Well, I ended up clearing all of the rock nose out of the area and I only got like 210, 250 brimstone, something like that. It's not a lot. So I'm really going to have to figure out a better method of going and getting some more of that. It's probably going to have to be a spider cave run. You know, I'm just so worried about, I'm just so worried about going all the way over to those salt lands. It's so far from me. Oh man, you know, it's like my encumbrance would never be enough in order to make like one run per, you know, however much brimstone I actually need. So I don't know. I just wish maybe there's another method. Maybe I was thinking that some of the fish would give me brimstone, but I think it's actually ichor. I don't know. We'll have to test all that stuff out, and that's another reason why I'm pretty excited about trying out a couple of these new crafting stations and fish traps and stuff like that, just to see what exactly they all give me, especially in the north where they design it to where you don't need that kind of stuff as much as what you normally would have. And if they do want you to have it, they usually give you a supply of it somehow. So that being the case, there's got to be something up here that'll give me brimstone without making me go to the south. Come on, puppy dog. Die. Die, sucker. Die. Die. Get wrecked. Okay, cool. Oh, man. My stamina. Golly. Alright, well, it's getting nighttime. I'm headed back to the base. I need to get my stamina back up because that's going to be a problem if I keep having to deal with these guys the whole time. Holy crap. Okay, yeah. I'll meet you guys back at the base. Alright, so I made it back to the base. Yeah, 250 actually makes like 200 of the, what is it called? Steelfire, yes. It makes like 200 of the Steelfire. Now, it could actually make more than that. I have got like 500 to 600 tar, I believe. Anywhere from 400 to 600 tar, I didn't really count. And the cauldron cooking up with that 250 brimstone. So, you know, give or take 50 to 100 Steelfire, depending on how much tar you've got. I added like 150 and it increased it by like, oh, I don't know, 75 or something. I don't know. The rates are a little bit different. I don't really want to do math right now, so I'm not going to. But the other thing I wanted to go ahead and start doing is working on this. Now, I have an idea, and I actually got this. I don't know why I've been doing this. Why I haven't been doing this. Maybe it's because, well, I knew I wanted to go this far out, which is fine. But I want to go ahead and build some of this in the sandstone just so I can get an idea and do a little bit of a layout for what my main overall plan is going to be, because I do not want to waste this stuff. It is not easy to come by. Well, I guess it's easy. It just takes some time, valuable time that I don't really have and I don't really want to mess with. So let's go ahead and just use sandstone for now. Now, it looks like the foundations aren't lagging nearly as bad as they were the last couple of episodes. I'm not really sure what changed, if any. But, you know, that's okay. I'm not going to complain about it being better than what it was. So, my thought process was this. Either I can just extend this back portion out and just make it, make like the entrance over here, and then just have a hall and it be like two buildings right next to each other, or I could come out a little bit further and make it kind of sort of like an L. Now, that might be the best thing for me to do, but I'm not really sure. So let's just go ahead and place this down. I mean, this stuff is so cheap to make. I just mined like 4 or 5 of the stone nodes and just got like 2 trees. Yeah, and I was able to build quite a bit of stuff. It's kind of funny how early on in the game it is one of those things where you're like, oh my gosh, there's no way that I could do this. It's going to take forever. And yeah, no, I mean, it's fine. It's not really that big of a deal. Now, the other thing with this is I don't want to make it where where I guess these trees and rocks and stuff will not spawn back in. I don't want to build too far this direction is what I'm trying to get at. Now, what I could technically do, Let's see here. Technically speaking, I think this portion back here is actually not going to let me build until probably this one right here. And even then, this one might be messed up. It might be this one. So I don't really want to go this much wider. Not only because of the stairs like I was talking about in the last episode, but also just because I want it to be a nice uniform shape. And I'm not going to get a uniform shape if this doesn't allow me to build and put foundations right here. So I think this width is actually, I mean, it's okay. It's a little bit small, but at the end of the day, it's going to be all right. I mean, if this ends up being my permanent base, I might just tear it down and just move it over and say forget it with these resources. Maybe just move it up to the top of the hill. I don't know. I don't really want to have to do that, but it really just depends on if we can find another place to build. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't really know. Maybe if I build somewhere else, I'm definitely going to have to put walls up and stuff like that. Right here, I'm safe. I don't really need it. It's not that big of a deal. So, I don't know. We'll see. Now, I'm thinking, though, that this should be the entrance. This should definitely be the entrance. And what I can do, how wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I could technically do a set of stairs here. I would really like to do 2 sets, maybe. I guess I could do 3. Yeah, I could do 3 like that. Yeah. I wanted it to be nice, grand type entrance. Okay, that would be fine. I'm thinking about having some columns or something like that. Not here. It would have to be here. Maybe 3 tall. Oh, this is already going to be a massive project. Oh, this is going to take forever to build. But you know what? That's okay. That's really, really okay. Now, the other thing I technically could do is if I make it 3 tall. Actually, you know what? I think it's like 4 tall is what the big gates are, which would make it almost as tall as my building, just the gate. Yeah, I don't really want to do that. Maybe my best bet is to kind of have like an open feel. I mean, I don't really mind if people walk in. I'm just going to have some decorations and stuff, nothing too crazy. And if I had to put a door, I technically could. Wouldn't be that big of a deal. So if that's the case, I don't know what the heck that weird little glitch was. But, yeah. So let's go ahead and put... Now I guess we'll start the walls here. I mean, I kind of want that to be... let's see. Interface. And then we can have 1, 2, 3. That way, if I do decide to put a gate, then it definitely has to be 3 wide. Okay, that's not too bad. Now, I definitely don't have most of this planned out. I'm just kind of winging it. So, forgive me if I have to tear down a bunch of different stuff. Yeah, I think this will be alright. There. Bam, bam, bam. And then I can't place one there, unfortunately. Yeah, I ran out of resources. That's fine. Maybe I could have like a little walkway to go over here. Actually, you know what? I don't know if I'm gonna have a walkway there. I might just cut this short. No, it really needs to be... Can I put a ceiling piece here? I can. That is amazing. Okay. Why couldn't I put a foundation there if I can put a ceiling piece there? Maybe it's a height issue. But I do have a couple more of these already crafted up. Let's see. Okay. Cool. And then, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. Well, here we go again with that stupid lag. Okay. Now, I'm already thinking of... I'm trying to think of the roof line. So I definitely want this building to be taller than the crafting area. Maybe just 1 or 2 taller. That's probably going to look good. So now I have to calculate out exactly what I want to do as far as the height goes. 5 here. It'll be like that. That's already bringing it up 1. Technically, I should go up 1 more. Oh, God. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Perfect. Oh, this is going to be big. This is going to be big. And I'm going to add some decorations on the outside and stuff like that. But just to get the general idea of the shape and the size of what I want to do, that's why I'm going ahead and crafting all these up and building it like I am. Now, I did talk about in the last episode making this a walkway and an entrance into the hall, the Great Hall, but I'm not sure if that's something that I still want to do or not. Now, I'm pretty sure I can actually remove these corner pieces and just place a regular wall here, but I might have to test that out. I'm not entirely sure that that's doable. The other thing is, because of the height difference of this building as opposed to this building, I might end up making stairs that go up instead of just making this flush across. Yeah, I gotta figure all that stuff out. So let me go ahead and craft up a couple more materials. I kind of underestimated how big I wanted to make this thing. So yeah, let me go ahead and do that and I will be right back. Okay, so I've been playing around with this for quite some time now, and I've realized that the roofs will not actually attach over here. Like, I can't use this existing wall to attach another roof, kind of like I was talking about earlier, maybe getting rid of the slope pieces and then putting a straight piece. It won't work. I'm not really sure why, but I'm tired of messing around with it. So I figured that I might as well just make some kind of a balcony this direction. Now, this is by no means complete. I've got plenty of stuff that I need to figure out when it comes to it. I really need to expand it one more this direction, if I can, but then I run into that same problem that I was talking about earlier when I started this with the foundations not being able to be placed in this hill. So yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely going to add a little bit of dimension to the side of this, probably do a triangular piece down and then have like these little, I guess, triangular pieces that stick out of the wall in probably a pretty unique fashion. Yeah, I don't know. I like the idea of this, but I'm just not really sure if it's 100% what I exactly want. I mean, yeah, no, this is by no means complete. I didn't even worry about the direction of pieces and stuff like that just because I need to. I'm going to replace it all with the insulated wood stuff anyways. But just for shape and stuff like that, that's why it's a good idea to go ahead and build it in stone, because when you're level 60, trying to build stuff in the higher tier things is very, very expensive, especially if you don't know the exact design. So that's just made the most sense for me to go ahead and do at this point. Now, I'm thinking, I like this little balcony up here, but I'm not sure, maybe just some fences around it? I don't know. Maybe I should just get rid of this last row right here and just leave it as these two little pillar things and get rid of these actual pillars right here. That might be something that I end up doing. Now, if there is a way, I don't know, as far as decorations go, if they actually have, like, statues. Because if they have statues, I could definitely do those where those pillars are right now. But I don't think they do. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it, which is kind of disappointing. I wish that you could do statues. Maybe I could do bonfires there instead. That's probably my best bet. Yeah, let's just keep it in. Yep, nope, no statues. That's something that I think would actually make this game a lot better just for customization purposes if you could have, like, cool statues, maybe representing the god that you worship or all the different gods. I don't know, it'd be neat, you know, but like the size of the pillar, just 1 or 2 pillars tall, that would be really, really cool. But yeah, I'm tired of building. I mean, we're definitely going to finish all of this stuff off, but I'm tired of building for today. So I want to go ahead and check out a couple of the new pieces, these fish traps, and see how they work. So I guess we can just place them like right in here. Now, they're not going to be the final resting piece for them because I'm going to expand the dock and then have them surrounding the dock. But just for the, right now. Oh, this is cool. Which one is this? This is the Shellfish Trap. Now, how does this actually work? Okay. Well, it acts like I need to actually put something in here. What needs to be in there? Oh, I'd better get some breath. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. What about this one right here? Not enough contact with ground. I feel like that's plenty of contact with ground. Wait, hold on a second. Can I place you? Not enough contact. Overlapping. Oh, geez, man, this freaking angle. Okay, get me underwater. Stay underwater. Where can I place you? Do I have to put you down here? Oh, come on, man. This shouldn't be this difficult to place. Okay. Let's try this again. I don't want... Wait. Ah, haha. Okay, fish trap. Hurry up. Nothing. Just in the nick of time. Oh, goodness. Okay, so fish trap. How long does this take to actually work? I don't know. It's got the same crafting kind of thing. Okay, well, I guess we can just wait a few minutes. Maybe? I don't know. And yeah, of course my breath is all the way up. I'm out of the water. I don't know, guys. The lag has come back. Not when I was building, but just like rubber banding around. I'm not sure. I ended up logging off, logging back on. Still, it helped a little bit, and then it started doing it again. Just kind of like that. Like just trying to get out of the water. I've never had that much of an issue. It seems like all of the animals and stuff just like run in place, just like that. And they all get stuck and they just kind of spin in a circle until you run up next to them, and then they actually start moving around and the game freezes. And yeah, it's interesting. Never really had that happen before. And then I'm also getting like this giant cluster of bunnies that just show up on my base and don't move. So I guess they're fine. I mean, they don't attack me. I haven't seen any of the rams lately on the island. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Now, I was also thinking about... See? Look at that. What the heck was that? Oh, my gosh. Anyways, I was thinking maybe I could place, like, a building right here. Maybe do, like, a fishing shack or something like that. I know I've got the dock, but I don't know. I mean, eventually these resources... I can go get trees right in here. If I just have to take on one wolf, that's fine. Because ultimately, I think that I might want to use this as a vantage point for something. I'm not sure what. Me building this has kind of opened my eyes to, I should have probably built my base more in the middle, but at the time it made more sense to go ahead and keep these resources here because I wasn't familiar with the terrain and I wasn't familiar with all of the animals up here that can kill me. So I don't regret it, but at the same time, I kind of wish that I would have built a little bit further this way, towards the center of this little island. But at the same time, I also like how my base is right next to the stairs for the ruins. I think that that's actually pretty neat, and it allows people to come by, and I don't have any thralls or anything to attack them, so it allows people to come by and check out the ruins if they want. Yeah, I don't know. The other thing I was just remembered is that I can't build too close to these stairs. So I'm surprised it actually let me build on this island at all, but you know, it is what it is. I'm not complaining. It's a very, very safe spot. So yeah. Let's go ahead and check out these fish traps and stuff, see if I actually have anything. I'll be surprised if I do, but it'll be nice. Ooh, exotic shellfish and then unappetizing shellfish. Now, if I'm thinking correctly, I probably am going to have to use one of the other crafting stations in order to actually use these guys. Savory fish and unappetizing fish. Ooh. Journey step complete. Okay, well that's not bad. Cool. Can I put these guys in the campfire? Okay, I've got enough coal in there, so let's do the savory. What? Not enough space in. Oh, okay. Blah. Do that. Pop that in there. Do the unappetizing fish. Where's the... Oh, there it is. Exotic shellfish. And then was there one more? Ah, there it is. Unappetizing. Okay. Ooh. Cooked fish. Cooked savory fish. Cooked shellfish and cooked exotic shellfish. Okay, so okay, so this cooked fish gives me ichor. That's cool. Now, I don't know if ichor's actually needed for any of the building stuff up north. It might or might not be, I don't know. And the other thing I'm thinking, wait. Just cooked the shellfish. Okay, so the unappetizing fish and shellfish give you ichor. But yeah, I don't know if that's actually going to be helpful up here, or if it's just like an easy way to get food without having to go kill something. Like, what is expires in 40 minutes? That's actually really good. That's right along the same lines of the roasted haunch, which you get from the deer and the elk and stuff like that, which are super easy to kill. And they're surrounding me like in herds. So I'm not really worried about food. But that's cool. It's just another way to get it. And if I do end up needing ichor for anything, that is good to know. I could put like 10 of them down there because they're super cheap to make. So yeah, I don't know. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call this the end of the episode here. I'm excited for the building. I think that it's going to end up turning out pretty neat. I try to build stuff that's exciting and different from a lot of other people. So that's my goal. If you're new to the channel, make sure and hit the subscribe button. It really does help me out, and I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.